Hornworms chewing your tomato leaves? Lettuce turning into a buffet for aphids? Or maybe your raised bed looks healthy but the harvest just doesn't measure up. Raised beds make gardening easier, but the close quarters can actually make pest and disease problems worse. It's frustrating to put in so much effort and still see your plants struggle. What if your plants could do more than just grow side by side? Studies show that pairing certain crops can cut down on chemical sprays by up to 50%. Companion planting uses nature's own system to boost plant health, fight off pests, and improve your yields, all while keeping your garden eco-friendly. Let's look at how these simple plant partnerships can transform your raised bed into a thriving, self-sustaining ecosystem. In a raised bed, every inch counts, and so does every plant partnership. Companion planting is more than just putting different crops side by side. It's about choosing combinations that actually help each other. For example, marigolds can reduce nematode numbers in soil by up to 90%, protecting the roots of nearby vegetables. When you group plants with different strengths, you create a natural support system that makes your garden work smarter, not harder. Raised beds are great for organizing your space, but their tight quarters can make pest and disease problems worse. If you've ever found a whole row of lettuce covered in aphids or watched hornworms chew through your tomato plants, you know how quickly issues can spread in such a small area. The limited soil can also run low on nutrients, especially after a heavy feeding crop like tomatoes. These challenges are common, but companion planting gives you a way to manage them without reaching for chemical sprays. By matching certain plants, you can cut your pest treatments in half and improve soil health at the same time. Some plants, like legumes, add nitrogen to the soil, while others, like buckwheat, bring in extra calcium, useful if you grew tomatoes in that bed last year. Research shows basil repels thrips and hornworm moths, reducing pest damage on tomatoes. Marigolds, as mentioned, keep root-damaging nematodes in check. These aren't just old gardening tales, they're proven strategies that help your plants grow stronger together. When you use these combinations in a raised bed, you can see the benefits up close. The controlled environment makes it easier to observe how each pairing works, so you can fine-tune your garden for the best results. Some plant partnerships are so effective they've become classics among gardeners. One of the most trusted and rewarding duos starts with tomatoes and basil. Tomatoes face real challenges in raised beds. Pests like whiteflies and hornworms can quickly damage leaves and fruit, while the close quarters make it easier for fungal diseases to spread. Even with careful care, it's frustrating to watch a healthy tomato vine lose its crop just before harvest. Planting basil alongside tomatoes changes the game. Basil's strong scent acts as a natural barrier, confusing whiteflies and making it harder for hornworm moths to find a spot to lay their eggs. This simple partnership means fewer pests without the need for chemical sprays. In a small space like a raised bed, that can make all the difference. There's another reason gardeners love this pairing. Many report that tomatoes taste better when grown with basil. The aromatic oils from basil seem to influence the tomatoes, giving them a richer flavor. While the science is still catching up, this is a benefit that's celebrated by both gardeners and cooks. It's a practical match that works in the garden and in the kitchen. For anyone growing tomatoes in a raised bed, adding basil is a straightforward way to boost plant health and harvest quality. It's a low-maintenance, eco-friendly strategy that fits right into any gardening routine. And the benefits aren't just above ground. Below the surface, roots can work together too. Some of the most effective partnerships happen where you can't see them, in the root zone itself. Carrots and onions make a practical team in raised beds, especially when it comes to keeping pests in check and making the most of limited space. Carrots often fall victim to the carrot rust fly, which can ruin an entire crop with its larvae. Onions help by acting as a natural deterrent. Their strong scent masks the carrots, making it much harder for carrot rust flies to find them. Studies show that interplanting carrots and onions can reduce root pest problems by up to 40%, offering an organic solution that fits right into an eco-friendly gardening approach. But the benefits go beyond pest control. Carrots and onions use space and nutrients in different ways, which helps both crops thrive without crowding each other out. Onions tend to spread their roots near the soil surface, while carrots grow deeper, pulling nutrients from lower down. This difference means they rarely compete for the same resources, making it easier to get a healthy harvest from every square inch of your raised bed. A simple way to get the most from this pairing is to alternate rows of carrots and onions. This setup gives each plant enough space to develop properly, which is especially important in a confined bed where overcrowding can lead to stunted vegetables. The alternating rows also ensure that the protective scent barrier from the onions is spread evenly, keeping pests at bay across the whole bed. By choosing combinations like carrots and onions, you make your raised bed work smarter, not harder. And if you're looking for ways to save even more space without sacrificing yield, there are other plant partnerships that take advantage of every inch, sometimes by reaching higher than you might expect. Corn and climbing beans unite to solve two of the biggest challenges in raised beds: using space efficiently and keeping soil healthy. Corn grows tall and sturdy, creating a natural support for climbing beans to wind upward. This means you don't need to add a trellis. Beans simply use the corn stalks, which frees up valuable ground space for other crops. At the same time, beans fix nitrogen in the soil, a vital nutrient that corn needs in large amounts. This partnership reduces the need for synthetic fertilizers and supports healthier, more productive plants. The Three Sisters method is a proven example of how these two crops work together. In traditional practice, corn and beans are planted alongside a third crop, squash, but even just the corn-bean duo gives you real results in a raised bed. The beans boost the soil with nitrogen, and the corn gives the beans a place to climb. This approach is especially useful in raised beds where space is limited and every plant needs to pull its weight. For the best results, timing is important. Plant your corn first and wait until the stalks are at least 8 inches tall, usually about 2 to 3 weeks, before sowing your bean seeds. This gives the corn a head start so it can support the beans as they climb. If you plant beans too early, their vines can overwhelm young corn stalks, making it harder for either crop to thrive. With the right timing and spacing, you'll see both crops grow strong together, making the most of your raised bed. There are plenty of other pairings that can bring even more benefits to your garden. Some are less well known, but their impact on your raised bed might surprise you. Cabbage and dill work wonders for pest control in raised beds. If you've ever seen cabbage worms or aphids destroy a crop, you know how tough it can be to keep them away. Research confirms dill blooms draw parasitic wasps that attack cabbage pests. These wasps are natural predators, targeting the larvae and keeping populations low without chemicals. Dill also brings in ladybugs, which feed on aphids and spider mites. Planting dill near your cabbage sets up a steady defense, making pest management more manageable and maintaining a healthier bed. Lettuce paired with radishes is another practical combination for raised beds. Radishes grow quickly and push through compacted soil, creating space for slower-growing lettuce roots to develop. This helps lettuce thrive in the tighter soil often found in raised beds. Radishes also serve as a trap crop, pulling flea beetles away from lettuce and reducing damage. By pairing lettuce with radishes, you improve both root health and pest resistance, giving you a better harvest with less effort. Zucchini and nasturtiums form a team that addresses common pest problems. Nasturtiums release compounds that repel aphids and squash beetles, both of which target zucchini in raised beds. Studies, including one from Iowa, show that nasturtiums are especially effective at keeping these pests away. Their flowers also attract pollinators, which can help boost zucchini yields. Nasturtiums are easy to tuck in around the base of zucchini plants, and their edible flowers add another benefit to the mix. Trying out these bonus pairings can help you get more from your raised bed garden. Each one uses natural plant behaviors to tackle challenges, keeping your garden balanced and productive. Companion planting gives your raised beds an edge by making them more productive and resilient with less effort. When you choose the right pairings, you can cut down on pests, boost soil nutrients, and increase your harvests, all in a natural, organic way. This approach fits perfectly if you want to garden with fewer chemicals and more results. Pick one pairing and watch your bed thrive. Whether it's tomatoes with basil, carrots with onions, or another combo, you'll see the difference as your plants support each other. Which pairing will you try first? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other gardening tips and companion planting ideas. Give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to stay updated. Your support helps us bring you more helpful content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy gardening!